the Knotsology Podcast, and I'm your host, Bonnie Rose, massage therapist based in Bonnie, Scotland. On this episode of Knotsology, we start off a brand new season with the biggest update of the year so far. Plus, we'll be diving into a new series right here on the show. If you are returning back, or if this is your first time listening, I thank you for tuning in. If you are new to Knotsology or have not yet, please give this episode a like, subscribe to the channel, and we love it when you share this with others. Not only will you not miss out on future episodes, but it'll help others find this podcast. If you are listening and would like to be a guest on this show, please get in touch. And with that, we welcome 2024, and we're so excited about what this year has in store. Welcome back, friends, to Knotsology, your go-to channel for all things massage therapy and wellness. I am Bonnie Rose Heron, and I'm an L6 BTEC ACMT. In short, that stands for me being an advanced clinical and sports massage therapist, trained to the highest level you can be in the massage industry here in the UK. So far only one school offers that L6 BTEC. And additionally, I've also certified as an oncology massage therapist, and I've got a background since the early 2000s working in the hair and beauty industry in the US and in the UK, and then I trained as a holistic massage therapist in the UK when I decided that was what I wanted my focus to be. I work with both clients in person where they come to me in Dunfermline, and I also work with people anywhere in the world through online sessions. Today is the first episode in our third season of the Knotsology Podcast. And if you are new to our show but want to listen to our previous seasons, I've recently re-uploaded them all to Spotify. Before we begin, here's a message from our sponsors. The ad for this episode is brought to you by your TFL muscle. Your TFL, or tensor fasciae latae, is a muscle located in the proximal anterior lateral thigh, approximately 15 centimeters in length. This is the more anterior muscle on the lateral side of your thigh, or side of your hip, and is shaped almost like a small piece of pie. The TFL is between the superficial and deep fibers of your iliotibial band. You may know this as your IT band. Your TFL provides stability through the knee and pelvis. If you participate in activities where you're squatting at the hip, things like running and cycling, you could be using your TFL. Pain you could experience would be deep in the hip and down the lateral part of your thigh towards the knee. The TFL trigger points are associated with a wide range of common hip and knee problems, and the pain from these trigger points is often experienced at the level of the greater trochanter of the hip joint. Do you experience pain deep in the hip? The TFL may be where we need to work on in your next session. With the combination of heat, fascial work, massage, stretching, acupressure, and trigger point therapy, we can work together to help your chronic pain. Go to knotsology.com for more information on how you can book in your next session today. And a big thank you to our sponsors. Okay, guys, we're in season 3. It's episode 1. Let's jump right into our big news. And so excited to share with the Knotsology family. I have now completed my YTT 200. So if you don't know what that is yoga teacher training. And I've now got my certificate. I've added that to my insurance. So we're ready to rock and roll. And I'm so excited about being able to incorporate yoga and breath work and meditations, what we already do both in the clinic, but also offer it to you online now in 2024. So we're going to start this off with a brand new series as well, diving into information that's already on the blog over at knotsology.com. We're going to be generating podcast episodes, generating stuff that you can watch on YouTube Short, catch it over on TikTok, in the stories on Instagram or Facebook. However you like to read, view, or listen to content, 2024 is about making it accessible to you. So in today's podcast, we're going to start this off with a yoga-focused episode, and we are going to explore the benefits yoga has on mental health with a focused look at those living with depression, anxiety, and stress. So if you have been paying attention to Knotsology, you might know that that almost was the title of my dissertation that I did and my research study, where we looked at massage for helping those with living with depression, anxiety, and stress, and the amazing results that came after the 12-week study. We are talking about the connection between yoga and mental health. Now, this has been explored in various studies, and we're highlighting the potential yoga has as a complementary therapy for many mental health conditions. Yoga, like massage therapy, has been proven to be an effective tool in managing and reducing symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. And through the practice of yoga, individuals can experience many rewards, and those could be things like a sense of well-being, increased relaxation, improved confidence, even an overall optimistic outlook on life. It is through further research studies that have shown us that yoga can really have a positive impact on our nervous system, and that's what promotes mindfulness. And it's going to be your go-to for releasing and reducing stress. A big takeaway for you, I believe, is going to be figuring out how you can incorporate yoga into your daily life. And you want to do that so that you can reap the benefits that it has for your mental well-being. So whether it's through attending a yoga class in person, maybe practicing yoga at home, following some online tutorials, or through a book, we're going to discuss further on the impact that this can make on your life. And in addition, the physical practice of yoga, the mindfulness aspect of the practice is so crucial for mental health. By focusing on the present moment, cultivating a sense of awareness, we can work towards managing our emotions, reducing anxiety, and reducing stress. We will be looking at 5 benefits. Let's start with the first one. One of the immediate benefits of practicing yoga for managing your mental health is increased feelings of relaxation. And who doesn't want to feel more relaxed? Let me introduce you to 3 yoga poses that are particularly effective for promoting relaxation. The first pose is Viparita Karani, also known as legs up on the wall pose. By elevating your legs against a wall, you're going to be allowing that freshly oxygenated blood to flow to your upper extremities. This benefits your lymphatic system. So the pose is going to help your body transition from the sympathetic nervous state to a parasympathetic state. So you're going from a fight or flight to a rest and relaxation. If you do find this pose a bit uncomfortable, you're lying on your back, you can always add a pillow or even a folded towel to support your lower back. All right, so next we have Supta Baddha Konasana, or the reclined butterfly pose. This pose not only reduces stress, calms the mind, but also increases mobility in the hips. To make it even more comfortable, again, please use pillows to support your head, your lower back, your knees. And as you practice this pose, focus on your breath, how your body feels, and you can just use that to anchor and deepen into your relaxation. One of my favorites about doing yoga is Savasana. So this is also known as corpse pose. Now, ending your sessions with Savasana can greatly benefit your management of depression, insomnia, and even if you struggle with headaches. So you're going to simply lie flat on your back, let your arms be heavy to the sides, and pay attention to how your body feels against the floor. I really like to turn off the lights, maybe bring some pillows in, make sure you're very comfortable. Use a blanket so you're not worrying about the temperature in the room, and you can even use an eye mask to help enhance the experience. So by incorporating these 3 poses into your yoga practice, you can experience increased feelings of relaxation. This will ultimately aid in your ability to sleep better. And studies have shown that if your consistent yoga practice can help to improve your quality of your sleep. This is going to leave you feeling refreshed and well rested in the morning. So start off with these 3 poses if you're not used to doing yoga before. These are great ones to begin with, and just see how it makes a difference in your life. It could be something that you add into maybe like a nightly routine. Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Not only will it provide you with immediate relaxation, but we're talking about long-term benefits for your overall well-being. For benefit 2, we're going to look at how yoga has a positive impact on your body image and improving self-confidence. By practicing yoga, we learn to appreciate and accept our bodies as they are in the present moment. So instead of focusing on how we look or how we think we look in a certain outfit, we shift our attention to how we feel in our bodies as we move, as we flow through different poses or asanas. I think is very important to address social media at this point, as it can be a minefield when it comes to the impacts it has on body image and emotional well-being. And when you're following different yoga accounts, it can be the same way. I have a yoga profile where I just follow different yoga accounts. And I love it because if I want to scroll things on my phone, I don't want to doom scroll. I want to be uplifted by things that make me feel happy and positive. So I highly suggest that when you're looking at other accounts to follow in the yoga and fitness and wellness area, find a variety of different accounts, different yoga teachers with different backgrounds, so that you've got a nice diverse group of individuals or groups that you follow. Remember, there's not one type of look of someone that does yoga. Okay, there's not a perfect body type to do yoga. You do not need to look like or be a certain fitness level to do yoga. Just like massage therapy, yoga is for everybody and every type of body. With yoga, you can make modifications to poses. You can use props. You can do yoga in a chair. I think the ability yoga can have to help build confidence is a fact that shouldn't be overlooked or ignored. Let's look at a pose that can build confidence. Vrikshasana, also known as the tree pose. This is a balancing pose, and so it requires strength and stability in the standing leg. This helps us to ground and center ourselves, which is so important. And as we practice and we improve in this pose, we can witness our progress. Can we hold the pose longer? Do we find ease in the pose? How is our stance, and how can we change that over time? So we feel empowered to take on new challenges. We can use the use of pose variations and modifications. Anyone can participate and benefit from yoga. So it's not about comparing ourselves to others or even comparing yourself to yourself from yesterday in a negative way, but rather connecting with our own mind, with our body, and with our breath. Yoga can be an effective method and has a positive impact on self-esteem and body image. So whether you're a beginner or an experienced yogi, practicing yoga can help you improve your self-confidence. So let's embrace the journey of a personal growth and discover the transformative power that yoga can have in your life. The third benefit I would like to share is about building a practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness and how yoga uses this is a great tool to aid you if you're living with depression, anxiety, and stress. And in today's fast-paced world, finding any moment of peace and tranquility can be a challenge. But if you're able to incorporate mindfulness into your daily life, you can regulate and be more in touch with your mental health. And what better way to do that than through yoga? Now, there are several ways you can bring mindfulness into your yoga journey. And the first one I'd really like to address is just by setting an intention. So you take a moment at the beginning of the session and you just determine what your individual purpose is for doing yoga. And you can do that at the beginning of each and every session. This will help you stay focused and be present throughout your practice. From a personal experience, I also find just setting an intention can be really great if I'm doing the same sequence every day. So no two sessions have to be alike, and they can be as individual as you are as a person. Another one is a body scan. So now if you've never done this before, you might find this really enlightening. Close your eyes and you just take a moment to focus on your body. And you just notice, we're not judging. Are there any tension that you feel, any tightness, any pain you hadn't discovered before, or maybe a nagging one that's always there? You just notice if there's anything out of the ordinary. This awareness will allow you to address any discomfort and to make adjustments as needed in your yoga practice. And I'd also like to say that sometimes we don't realize things that we're feeling because we're so used to something or think it feels normal. So by doing a body scan, it might actually draw attention to something that you're like, oh, you know what? My calves are really tight. Maybe I do need to schedule that massage. So the next one we're going to look at is pranayama and breath work. And these are so essential in mindfulness. There are 8 different types of pranayamas in yoga. With your yoga teacher, you can find a breathwork technique that resonates with you and allows you to connect to your breath, to your body, and to your mind. And as you move through your yoga practice, you're going to be cultivating a mind-body awareness. So this is another great aspect of mindfulness. You're focusing on each pose. You're moving with intention. You're connecting to your breath. This will deepen your practice and enhance your body awareness. With mindfulness, finding a way to relax, and that's a progressive muscle relaxation is a great technique. So you start from your head, or you can start from your feet, and then you go up or downwards, and you just gradually tense and release each muscle group in each area of your body. And then you can do your whole body tense and then just relax. And this will help your body let go of a lot of tension, and you can find a deeper state of relaxation. One thing I think of when I think of mindfulness is meditation. And there are so many ways to meditate that you can incorporate elements from this list already that I've mentioned into your meditation practice. You just want to find a technique that resonates with you and just allows you to cultivate that mindfulness. Meditation is so much bigger than just the word itself. And it's not that soul thinking that you just have to sit, clear your mind, and be completely empty to meditate. You could focus on a word. You could listen to the sounds around you. You could meditate on mindful eating. I bring this up because a lot of people don't realize that's something that you can do, and it's a really neat and enjoyable practice. I used to work jobs where you wouldn't get a very long lunch break, or you felt bad if you took too long of a break, so you'd have to eat really fast and get back to work. Sometimes in life you can find that where you're always go, 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 go. There are things where really we should be taking our time, and so for eating, you could do a mindfulness activity. You just make sure to take the time and enjoy and focus on what you're eating and the flavors. I think it's a great way just to live slower, more intent, and connect to yourself. The point is, there are just so many ways that you could partake in meditation, and you can incorporate different benefits from this, including breath work. I mean, everything is connected. And the last thing for mindfulness that I want to address is practicing loving kindness. Maybe that's not something you think of when you think of mindfulness, but you could just, repeat a series of mantras. Maybe there's some song lyrics that really resonate with you that you like, or a piece of poetry, or something you've written yourself. There's some sort of statement that makes you feel positive. It's your expression for the week. You could say this out loud. You could say it silently in your head. Be something you come back to throughout the day. It's sending an intention of warmth, of goodwill, of kindness to yourself and to others. So now we're on the fourth benefit of how yoga can have a profound impact on your life. And this is going to be about boosting energy levels, boosting your emotional well-being, and also lifting your mood. Not only does yoga provide cognitive benefits such as an improved focus, being able to concentrate better, it also allows you to cultivate mindfulness and be very present in the moment. So by synchronizing your breath with each pose, you create a harmonious flow that helps you tap into a state of calmness, tranquility. For example, if we're doing sun salutations, specific poses are performed as we inhale and others as we exhale. This allows you to deepen your connection to your breath. This helps boost your energy levels and uplift your mood. It's been found to stimulate the production of endorphins, which are neurotransmitters in the brain responsible for promoting those feelings of happiness and well-being. Dedicating time to your mat, immersing yourself in the practice of yoga, and you can experience a natural boost in overall emotional state. Remember, yoga is not just about a physical exercise. It's not just the asanas. And by embracing yoga and breathwork, you have the power to transform not only your posture and your breathing, but also your entire nervous system. So let's look at what this fifth and final benefit is. It is about community. So while yoga is a personal journey, it's a personal practice, it also has the power to connect individuals with a sense of community. Whether you prefer to practice yoga in a class, and so you're going to see different yoga teachers, maybe some of the same other students, or if you like to do yoga from the comfort of your own home, and so you've got the online supportive community, the benefits remain the same. Join a yoga community, and it can provide healing and support for those living with depression, anxiety, and stress, and it can be a safe space where you can find solace and understanding. If you practice yoga alone, a great tip is to mix in a one-on-one yoga session every once in a while, or go and attend a yoga class. It's a great way to help with feelings of loneliness, but also allows you to receive personalized guidance and support from a yoga teacher. They can assist you, they can help you with adjustments, they can correct form, and just ensure that you get the most out of your practice. Yoga is beautiful because it's community, and I just welcome you to find one that embraces and supports you. No matter your level of experience, whoever you are, yoga is for everybody. And if you're living with depression, anxiety, and or stress, why not consider making yoga a part of your mental health routine? Along with massage, these are great complementary therapies. And so as always, I do recommend before you start anything or in continuation that you do reach out to your GP, your doctor, your health provider. And there are also many resources online, therapists that can offer guidance and support. So if you are struggling or if you need a phone hotline for your mental health, we're going to include that in the show notes. If you would like to know more about how you can get involved with Knotsology, whether that's booking an online session, seeing me in clinic, you can email me hello@knotsology.com. So much for listening to our first episode of Season 3. Remember, with yoga and a supportive community, you can cultivate a positive view in life. Please like, subscribe, and share. You can find us on most social media platforms using that username, Knotsology. I'm Bonnie Rose, your friendly massage therapist. So until the next episode, namaste.